So for today for lunch, we're going to try Smoky Tomato Paella. It's a kind of just add water kind of meal. So we're going to use the mini Trangia just to boil some water and then see how that goes. So the instructions are pretty simple. You can mix it in the, or cook it in the pouch. Just needs 400 ml of water, which we put in. It's got helpful guide there. So we're just going to use the Trangia kettle to boil up some water, and then see how it tastes. Starting to get there with the boil now. So the pouch is from Firepot foods, and it's quite good if you're got any dietary requirements, because it's gluten-free, lactose-free, it's vegan, so quite a safe bet to take on a day out. But let's see if it tastes any good. I've just realised the Trangia stands upside down, but it seems to be working fine anyway. So let's open it up to see what's in there. There's a sort of sachet to remove. Don't need that. And then there's the actual dried paella. Smells quite nice. So what we're going to do is pinch it there at 0.5 and put in some of the boiling water. There we go. We're just going to give it a little stir now. A spoon. Just going to give it a stir in there. Make sure the water gets all down. And then we just seal it up and leave it for 15 minutes. See how it goes. Well, whilst we wait for the paella to cook, I'm going to make some coffee. Just going to do cowboy coffee. We've got some ground up coffee beans there. So just going to chuck those into the other bit of boiling water that we've got. really measure it, but that looks enough. I've turned the Trangia stand round now as well. Seems to be a bit better with the windbreaker. To do this kind of coffee, you can just pour fairly coarsely ground coffee beans straight into the kettle and just boil them. You don't need to boil them for too long, but pretty much once the water's up to a boil, just give it a few minutes. I'll show you the grounds again. I grind them myself, so they're not sort of like dust like you'd really want if you're doing an espresso or a sort of French press. They're quite lumpy. That sort of helps them sink as well, so you don't get too many bits. I didn't bring a filter or anything. It should be nice. It's boiling away now, so I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. Okay, so we're just going to take it off the boil for a bit. Okay, that's been resting for a minute or two now, so we can have a look and pour it into our flask. Let's have a look. So it's all nice and steaming hot still, and if you see in there, most of the big bits are there down at the bottom, so we should be able just to get our flask, and we're just going to pour it in slowly. We had one bit in there. Okay, three bits in, but 4 bits. Okay, 4 bits are in. If we go a bit slower. There we go. And then in the bottom there's all the bits, and in there is the coffee, and only 4 or 5 bits. Lovely. Okay, I think that was a deer or something, which I just saw, but it sort of ran off and then made all those noises. Let's have a look at how the Firepot Paella has done. I'm just going to open it up. Yeah. There we are. Got a plate here, so it's quite a lot. Quite a lump of stuff there. Let's have a look. Seems like it's hydrated pretty well and evenly. I'm not sure. It's still hot. But yeah. Smells nice. I'm going to try a bit. Yeah. Definitely smoky. Nice bits of onion and pepper. So yeah, I mean, I normally cook meals, so in a way this is sort of like a glorified pot noodle, but it's nice, nicer than a pot noodle, and definitely easier than carting around all the ingredients to make a paella yourself. So yeah, thumbs up. I'm going to sit back in the hammock and enjoy this. So I got that paella with another kind of ration pit. So we'll just have a little look at what we've got in here. First up, exciting, some tissue paper, interesting. There were some salted peanuts. I ate them a minute ago because I was really hungry, but they were nice. Got this cinnamon cake, might try that next actually. Just had my coffee, so pudding would be nice. Oh yeah, cheese oat biscuits. And then this other stuff. I think there's a sort of stove in here. I'll just put that there. Yeah, so it's got a packet of sort of fire lighters and one of those metal folding stove kits. We'll do something with that another day, I think. Also, scouring pad, or water purification tablets. Some matches. I think my French isn't fantastic, but I think that's a cleansing wipe of some kind. Yeah, and a spoon. In fact, a spork. So that's all pretty cool. Yeah, let me just see how that cinnamon cake is. So yeah, here's the cinnamon cake. Try and open this up. Interesting. And there's the actual cake. It's actually intact. I thought it might be a bit crumbled. That is very nice looking. It's attracted some kind of bee. But, it's quite nice. Quite dense, but it's quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.